What's going on YouTube? Natty No Way, also known as that natural free range organic bodybuilder that you can trust on a lifetime basis. Fuck the fakers and pretenders. Today I'm going to be talking about my rep ranges and sets when it comes to training, and basically just how I train really. I basically go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, have 2 days off, not intentionally. I judge those days and how my body feels. When I feel like, I can't make it to the gym, like I said before in previous videos, my muscles are hurting or if I've got shit to do, that's a day off. But generally I'll go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. I train twice a day. I train on my lunch break and I train in the evening. On my lunch break I train for between an hour to hour and a half, and in the evening I train between an hour and a half to 2 hours. When it comes to training, I like to alternate my training between push and pull days, and I like to switch it up a lot, you know what I mean? So there's no set training program that I follow. It's always changing. So right now, at the moment, I'm doing pushing and pulling. I always do pushing and pulling and like to switch it up. So I'm getting both, the best of both when it comes to building my chest and my back, legs, etc. But yeah, it's important to switch it up and get both the pushing and pulling movements and not to do too much of one. Because before, I used to do a hell of just too much pulling exercises. All I ever done was biceps, back rows, deadlifts, and just more back rows and the odd leg day. But nowadays, I've started switching up my training a whole lot over the last few years, and I've, just incorporated more pushing movements within my training. So that's more shoulder pressing, bench pressing, and just doing everything with different variations and all sorts. But anyway, yeah, so I like to switch my training up between pushing and pulling. So on one day I might do pushing, say for example. So in the afternoon I'll go to the gym, I'll hit all the hammer strength machines and just basically work out on the hammer strength machines and work out for about an hour, working, trying to build my strength up within the plate loading machines as well. Do you know what I mean? So the way I train, I like to do a lot of drop sets. I like to, do a lot of 1 rep maxes. I like to do drop that pyramiding, and yeah, just basically work the muscle until there's nothing left. And then in the evening, I'll go to the gym again and I'll do a whole heap of bench pressing and just maybe dumbbells and flies and shit. So, you know, that's a whole day of chest. And then the next day, the following day, I'll do a back workout. So in the afternoon, I'll go and hit all the hammer strengths, for example, on the back machines. I'll go and hit the rows and stuff. And then in the evening, I'll go to my other gym and I'll hit like stuff like bent over rows with a barbell and rows with dumbbells, and just spend 2 hours of just hitting pure weight. And then the following day I might do shoulders, a pushing exercise, and then, in the evening maybe do some raises. And then you get the gist of it. So that's one way of my training, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. When I switch it up, sometimes I might be doing a push and pull in one day. So I'll go to the gym in the afternoon, I'll do a bench press, and I'll work all the hammer strength machines, and then in the evening I'll go and hit back, I'll hit rows, I'll hit deadlifts, and I'll just hit everything. I'm one of those types of guys. I like to train hard and intense, and I like to really push my body to the max with everything. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's generally how I train. Just very intense, lots of reps, lots of pyramid sets, lots of drop sets, and just lots of heavy weight with 1 rep maxes to build the strength. But you need variation. Variation is key as a natural bodybuilder. You can't be just going in the gym and saying, all right, I'm going to do light weights or moderate weight. You have to be doing everything. If you want to just look good year round, you have to train hard. You have to be consistent. You have to find out what works best for you when it comes to eating, etc. And when you found all these things out, get down to your foundation. Do you know what I'm saying? And work your muscle, work your natural body until you can, build that instead of putting all this shit in you, and you ain't building shit, because once you stop taking that shit, you just go back down to the normal size you was before. So, you know, just stay natural, stay on the journey, enjoy the journey, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Cool.